Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Delle. We're gonna just get started today doing some channeled messages for you, and then we have some tarot messages as well. So just want to get quiet a second. It just got really cold. It already is cold, but it got like chilling cold in the room. So I'm curious what I'm hearing that song. I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong. Something Avenue Freeze Out. I heard 10th Avenue Freeze Out, by Bruce Springsteen, but I'm not sure it's the correct street. So, is it 10th Avenue? I'll add it to the Spotify playlist, but it's gonna be the Bruce Springsteen one. Could be like feeling freezed out by someone or something, but I'm not getting anything just yet. So let me see if there's anything else that wants to come through around that. Or juggling, like it's like, oh, okay, thank you. So this could be too, like if you're juggling too many things right now, you can kind of feel frozen, like by indecision or even fear that you're not going to get everything done to the level or the appreciation that you want to get something done. So seeing somebody who's just kind of like observing, like maybe I have a lot going on right now. I want to sneeze, but it's not coming. It's interesting, and it's only on the left, like the left side. Don't rush something, especially if you're working on a home improvement project. For some, it could be you're literally rushing to build a house or to get your home finished or your project completed. You're skipping important steps, which is your safety. So putting on your safety goggles, putting on like a breathing mask or something. Because when I was trying to see what the sensation in my nose was about, I was seeing someone putting like a varnish or a lacquer or something, like sealing up wood. So I'm getting like I can't tell if this is stain but it looks like a piece of furniture that you are finishing and not putting on the appropriate like safety measures. Sometimes I get it, you don't want to be bothered by putting on the safety goggles or the masks or whatever, but that's how you get sinus infections, that's how you get headaches, it's how you get, like, a lot of stuff goes on. So it's important that you take care of yourself, and it's just such an easy thing and a simple thing to do. Just throw on a mask, throw on goggles, throw on, a respirator, whatever it is, and it just protects you, and then you'll be around long enough to enjoy that piece of furniture that you built. So not to be grim, but that's how it's coming through. So that could apply. I know it's a very specific example for somebody, probably a carpenter or someone building or woodworking. I'm seeing you can apply that to all areas of your life though, and that can look like are you resting well enough before you take the drive? Or if you have to be on the road for 10 hours the next day, did you rest well enough? Did you hydrate yourself well enough? Are you taking the appropriate supplements, whatever? It's some I'm hearing it's like long and overdue that you go to the doctor. I'm not picking up that anything's wrong with you, but it's just maintenance. Or have you been juggling for so long? Like maybe you don't even realize it, but your body's like kind of operating in this fight or flight freeze state where that's survival, and now you're tapped into that like survival mode. So your adrenaline, like your adrenal glands, your cortisol is affected now. So now it's a hormonal thing. When we are juggling and we're kind of just taking everything like moment by moment or minute by minute, just to get done what we need to get done, because the burden of pressure on us is too much, or there's just too many expectations placed on us right now for us to reasonably and realistically handle. I'm seeing Spirit saying like there's Hercules and there's Atlas. So it's like Atlas has that sustained strength where he's able to hold the weight of the world for a very long period of time. Hercules is more of that like that boxer energy where it's sprint and strength. So I'm just seeing like, is there a way you can kind of like alleviate yourself by creating a more sustained energy into it? Yeah. And I've trained in dance for many years, and I always liked when we'd have these moments of sustained energy, because like you could do and like dance and do all these quick movements and stuff, but when sustained motion would come in, it would be like how like luxurious and slow and like meaningful and fully present can you make this motion? And it's really beautiful. 2 blue jays just landed on the tree branch outside my window, so if that's they're playing, so if that's relevant for somebody, there's 2 of them. They're very cute. They get a bad rap, but they're fine. They're okay. So anyway, I lost the message. I'm not sure where that went, so maybe it was delivered. Oh, but I'm getting, what can you actually handle and what can you put down for right now? Just because it's too much. Life is supposed to be playful and fun, and if you're doing too much because there's this expectation that might be a discussion that you need to have at home, or that might be a discussion you need to have further with a boss or something, like, look, you've got way too much on me right now. This is what I'm able to do. I can get that done by this time, but the rest of it you're going to have to delegate to someone else, or it's going to have to get pushed back in the production schedule. And doing that will honor yourself tenfold. It's going to be imperative that you do that moving forward. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, before the tarot? Okay, no. So let's get into the tarot messages. I will link the deck I'm using, Golden Art Nouveau, or I won't link it. I'll just write what it is in the description box in case you want to check it out for yourself. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's greatly appreciated that you do so. I'm enjoying watching the community grow and you being a part of it, so thank you very much for that. Please do like the video too and share it as well if you think it will help somebody else. I'm gonna get the cards out and then we'll talk. Oh my gosh, I have a little itch under my eyebrow. That's interesting. So it's just been like the left side of my face is feeling things for this this video. So left side's like receptivity, it's our yin energy, the divine feminine. So I'm getting like, it's just maybe like there's almost like a blockage or an irritation to you trying to receive something. You ever try to relax, but you've got like 10 people bugging you or pestering you about something? I'm seeing someone who is literally in the spa and they're getting a pedicure and a manicure or whatever, and they're trying to relax, but their phone is going off like every second, just like bzz, 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 bzz. And it's like what should be your relaxation time, it's this like, no, like back and forth about it. Like your body's literally like ebbing and flowing. I want to relax, but my attention's going to that. I want to relax, but there's going to be an emergency, and it's just like, put the phone on off for, and just take that time to tune out. There's one more tarot card, so I'm going to pull that out and then we'll see what the cards say. Went all the way across the room. I'm going to get that at the end. So first card to reveal itself is the Knight of Wands. So this is you chasing after something that you want, going after it with quite like a vengeance, not a vengeance, but like mission accepted. You're going after the thing that you want, the accomplishment that you want to see or that you want to achieve. So and you know where you're going too. I'm getting, you know where you're going, but I'm actually seeing the horse as your body. So it's like, this is you, your soul, your spirit, you inside, and this is your body. And the body's kind of like, what are we doing? So I think there's just this need to really support yourself at this time on the physical level. Emotional as well for some of you, where it's just like, maybe you just need to talk yourself through something, or I just get someone who's like, almost like burnt out because it's just a lot of stress, and it's important to catch that now before you proceed, because your mind, your brain might have other plans where they're like, go, 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 but your body's like, I don't want to leap over that, whatever we're trying to leap over. I'm tired. I need like a 10. I need a little break. So yeah, and then we have an even faster knight rushing in, which is the Knight of Swords. Could be too, you're preparing for something. For some, it's like the arrival of a baby or something like that. Congratulations. If it's not a baby, I'm seeing like a cat or a dog. So also congratulations. But it's just like you want to get stuff done because it's like time is a ticking. And I'm hearing like, again, the body kind of going like, oh my God, we really need a break. We really need you to rest. Like we're going to burn out. We're going to have a heart attack, something. This isn't predicting anything. These are just like scenarios Spirit really wants to bring your attention to and your awareness to. I feel like your body's screaming at you. I'm just not sure that you're hearing it. So it's really like just take 10 seconds before you take a leap. Take 10 seconds for yourself. You're not going to miss out on anything. You're not going to miss the deadline. You're actually going to get further ahead and advance farther ahead if you just take this time to relax, recoup, reset, and recover. So that way you are able to go beyond the deadline, you know what I mean? Or whatever deadline that you have set for yourself. So, life continues after the deadline, you know what I mean? So if you were just blowing everything just to get to a specific outcome or moment in time, literally like a deadline, like, okay, on Friday this is happening, I need to have everything done by now. You got to dial it back and just be like, all right, but I really need rest. If I take 10 minutes to rest right now, or I break it up every hour I'm working, I take a 5-minute break, I think I'll get this done better, you know? So that's coming through. It's about like using your logical mind, not in a way that's hurried by fear or haste or whatever, but actually coming back into the body and being like, all right, what do I actually need right now to ground myself? You and your physical vessel are a team. You work together as one. You know, your physical vessel is your horse. It helps you get from point A to point D. So you need to, there's just like this moment of like, all right, I just need to chill and allow yourself that, gift yourself that. I'm hearing Spirit say, because if not, this is the outcome. The 5 of Pentacles. There's more loss than there is gain on the other side of this. There's that old saying, like, if you don't have your health, what do you have? So there's definitely a health message. Somebody who's watching is like, health is on the forefront. It's important to change the way you approach or breach a topic or a way that you handle things and do things and get something done. If you are caught in this, like, it has to be me, I have to do everything, nothing will get done if I didn't do it. I'm hearing Spirit say that's a wonderful approach to start to look at how you delegate tasks that are necessary to delegate. So that way you're not taking it all on yourself. So instead of feeling like, woe is me, I'm always the one who has to do everything, you know, look at it, get excited about feeling like that, because it's like, this is a moment for me to practice my delegation skills. You know, what is one thing, one task that I can delegate to somebody else? And can I be okay with them potentially messing it up? You know what I mean? Because nobody's going to do things exactly the way that we do them. They're not. You know, you are you in the way that you operate. And it's just, can you learn how to communicate effectively what you need? Can you learn how to delegate effectively what you need to be done? And I'm hearing, like, pose it as a way, like make the other person the hero, you know? And then in turn, you are the hero in your own life. So it's like, because you're helping yourself out. You're not taking on all those tasks. You're honoring the boundaries and the limits that you need to set for yourself right now. So it could be, it would be so wonderful and amazing if you would do XYZ for me. That would let me focus on this and get this done. And then if I get that done and I'm able to help you after, I will. And you don't even have to say that, but it's just something like it would mean so much to me if you would do this. So that way I can focus on this. You know, let's regroup tomorrow and see where we're at. Okay? And this, it'll be okay. It'll get done. It will get done. And then we have the Hermit. This is like going within. I am hearing isolation with this, where it's like almost giving yourself a time out and having this meeting with yourself. So if you're not sure what you need right now, taking a time out and being like, all right, what do I need to support myself best at this time? And then allowing those answers to come in with the light. And then, all right, now we are ready to proceed. Now we're ready to do the tasks, to do the to-do list. Yeah, this is awesome to see. And this is the Queen of Swords. You mastering yourself. You're mastering, all right, this is what I need to do to be successful. This is what I need to do to accomplish. It's not actually running around like a crazy person, because I'm not actually getting, making forward gains doing that. It's like somebody who is working out and they're lifting every single day. You're actually not going to make as many gains as the person who is working out and lifting, but also taking rest days, because rest, they understand, is imperative and important to your overall success. So it's the same thing with everything, household chores, whatever it might be, work stuff, I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. I'm just seeing you really mastering, like, these are the boundaries I've set for myself. At 10 o'clock, I'm done. I've started doing this with myself too, because my sleep is so important to me now. It never used to be. Now I'm like, no, I need my rest. I need at least 8 hours of sleep every night, or I'm just not as productive or useful the next day. And so in my head, I would be like, oh, I'll just upload a video, and that can go on while I'm sleeping. Except I can hear the computer, like I can hear the downloading of the file and all that. It's loud, it's noise to me. So I'm not actually getting the sleep that I need, because my ear is registering that task is still being done. So I actually set a boundary for myself. Like when it's bedtime, I don't care where I'm at in my creative process that day. Everything gets put on hold and everything gets shut down completely and put away. And I have that fresh reset, so that way when I'm getting ready to go to sleep, all I am thinking about is my rest, my relaxation. I'm not taking any work with me to sleep. I'm not taking any worry about work with me to sleep. It's just like, no, I'm done for the day. At whatever o'clock I decide to go to bed, I'm done. And that's it. And everything gets closed and put away. So maybe you need to set up some kind of boundary system like that for yourself. But mainly the message I'm getting very strongly is just like your body's really screaming at you to listen about something right now, and just pause and take a second to listen. I'm going to get the card that flew on the floor right now, so let's see what... Okay. I heard a reader say, like, when her cards go on the floor, it's like what you don't see coming. So I was thinking that when I picked it up. I just read intuitively, so I work as a psychic intuitive medium, so it's always coming at me from different avenues, and sometimes even like the physical touch of the card is like, that's the message in itself. But I'm actually feeling that, especially because you have the moon card, so it's like something that you don't see coming or you don't anticipate. So that could be another thing too. I'm getting this message of, you could intuitively feel like you're preparing for something, but you don't know what it is and you don't have anything on the horizon. You could actually be feeling this incoming energy coming in, and you're kind of scrambling around to prepare what it could be for, or just in case anything should happen, I'm ready. For some, it's like you're watching the news too much, and and I'm hearing somebody kind of go like, well, of course I need to know what's going on in the world. The world's crazy right now. And I'm going to tell you something that my grandma told me many, many, many moons ago. We were watching the news. Someone was on the TV saying how the world was going to end. And I'm looking and I'm like, Grandma, like, shouldn't we be doing something? Like, shouldn't we be planning, packing, whatever? And she was like, oh, you know what? They've been saying the world's going to end since I was your age. And I was like, okay. So, it just was so strange to me, because when I heard that on the TV, I was like, I believed it. And she was saying, oh yeah, they've been saying that for years, So it's just like, stuff is always happening. Stuff is always coming up in the world or whatever. We can actually make a difference by showing up fully as ourselves in a centered and cleared way. So if we are buying into the chaos that's going on around us, we then become chaotic. We're buying into that. I need to be chaotic. I need to be scrambling. I need to be riddled with fear. I need to be just spastically sending my energy out into the world. We don't. We can actually hold a space of being centeredness and calm, and that can translate into our world. I really feel like, it might sound like a pipe dream for some of you, but I really feel like if more people were doing this and shifting their thinking like this, like imagine that ripple effect. It's just like the world would be calm. You know, we could have these conflict resolutions more easily, you know, from a clear, grounded place rather than a depleted place. You know, have you ever tried to talk to somebody who's had no sleep? It's like they're not that pleasant to be around. And I can say this because I'm the same way. We all are. When we don't have our sleep, we're like, ugh, God, talk to you later. So that's what I'm getting. It's just somebody out there is really feeling like, you know, the world is so uncertain. I just want to make sure that I'm prepared for anything. Totally understand that, of course you do, like everybody does, but the way that you go about it and the way that you are overspending your energy right now is not helpful. So it's about dialing it back, you know, tempering yourself and seeing, okay, what's actually helpful, what can I actually control right now, and then moving forward. A book that's super helpful with this is The Big Leap by Hendricks. I'll write it in the description box, where it's just like, all right, how, as well as the works of Marcus Aurelius. So if you're interested in Stoicism, that's coming through also right now to mention. Specifically, what specifically? I'm seeing a couple, I'm seeing Seneca, and I'm not really sure what that's related to, so I'll just put Stoicism in the description box, and if you want to, you know, investigate that further for yourself, definitely please do. So I hope this video helped. I hope it finds whoever it needed to. Sending you all lots of love, and take care until next time. Stay well.